And welcome back. So while I was just doing a little bit of maintenance around the city and getting it ready for the next episode, we have hit the final milestone. We have hit Megalopolis. So what does that mean? We get monuments, we get all the tiles unlocked, we can now buy all the tiles. We get an international airport, we get a cargo airport. There are no more things that we're striving towards in terms of milestones. That is where we're up to. So I was just putting in a bit of a key. Where did that think that it was good to? There. Alright. Space already occupied. What if I want to snap to it? No? Okay. That one? That one? What if we go to here, turn on anarchy, go back to what we were doing and just go, I just want you to do it. Will you do it? Hey, look at that, you did it. Good work. Finally did what it's told. Been sitting here for about 5 minutes trying to do that. Alright, cool. So we now have a relatively nice looking key that's being flooded because I just changed the stuff underneath it, so hopefully that doesn't cause us issues in the future. Train, thank you. Which I am just going to smooth off, not with that, smooth off the area because there is a very hilly area here. So hopefully I don't hit too much of the river with this, which I was a bit, but no. Just so that we don't have a big, like, yeah, you can see how much that raised up there. So get rid of this and redraw it in at the right height now. There, down to ground level. Come on. Where's our 90-degree snap? There. Oh, look, just... Oh, you are kidding me, right? It won't let me be the length that I want it to be. Well, this is why we can't have nice things. By 9, and again 10. We won't do it on 90 degrees, but we'll still do it 10 by 10. So it comes back up at an angle. Everything else we've kind of done grid-like. I want to kind of try and put a bit more curves in this area. Because this is going to be another residential area. Some of it's going to be high density, some of it's not. Some of it has a bridge in it, which it was not intended to. And is about to be fixed. Ta-da! So yeah. But we've now got our connection to our highway. We have a bit of an area kind of in here to do another campus, but it's probably too small again. These things require a massive amount of room. So we're just going to 90 degree that kind of. I'm going to put in some... I want to encourage biking around here, so we're going to put in 2-lane road with bicycle lanes. Yep, that looks right. And this is going to be our high density. So we are going to grid the hell out of this. just like that, right? That's our high density area. The rest of this is going to be suburbs. We have a nice ring road around it. We're going to have some branches coming off here and along the wharf. We're going to do one right out to there, just like that. Straight road. Straight road. With one coming off it, two come along the wharf a bit. Want it to be a bit more like that. Yep. So that we're getting all the zoning in as well. It's more what I'm after, whilst still being along the wharf. We'll put in other connecting roads and whatnot, but now curve this back around because we'll have branches coming off it. So yeah, we'll do like a little road there, another one down here. And then we'll have to do some more roads in through here. Something like that. Look, this is not methodical. It is me randomly placing roads because, you know, suburbs aren't that well planned out in my experience. You know, they don't make a lot of sense. So, wait for the save. Yep, cool. Just have little ones coming off like this. Can have one that connects over like that, and have one come out like that. Cool. Alright, so that's that part of the suburb done, and then we just need to repeat that process all through here and around that area, because I decided we're not going to make that into a campus area. We might actually make this whole thing a campus in another episode / stream / whenever the hell I feel like doing it. So for now I am just going to do this bit. Oh, I'm not liking that flash. Oof. We are quite low at the moment. Maybe that's what that was, is that because I was so low, it was this thing where I've forced it to go to ground level, but it wanted to go to an underground. Maybe that is what it was. Yep, I would say it has something to do with that. Because now when I do the exact same thing, it doesn't happen. Interesting. Yep, did it again. Because I came off the neg 6 road. Yep, I'm going to put it down to that. Let me know in the comments below whether you think that is what it is, or whether it's something else that I've missed. Even neg 4 seems to want to do it. Let's do that. Another conflict nerd had that same issue a couple of months ago, and it drove him nuts. I was watching his stream when he had it. He just, yeah, was not happy. He's not a happy chappy. Cool, like that. Let's put that down there. That through to there. That come all the way down there. We'll connect one up to here. Like some angled roads sometimes. Still trying to fill up the space with zonable area, but not in a grid-like fashion. That one is another low road. And again, low road. Okay, that looks very spaghetti. I'm happy with it. So, what we now have to do is our water, which, yep, it's gonna get here. Let's follow it down there. You can go all the way around, back up to there, and then we will just connect all this up. I'm sure I'm going to have to upgrade it at some point. It all seems fairly well good. Alright, we're almost done with this. So once we're done with this, we can go back to our campus and see how it's going again. Hopefully it's getting close to the end of the academic year. Oh, we've been traveling along at 1 times. Great. Alright. First of all, I'm only going to do the high density for now, just so that we get a buttload of people in and we get them in quick, because we do need them fairly quickly at the moment to keep up with our growth. So that put that over there. Hopefully that will connect across when they start to build, if they start to build. But yeah, so, oh, look at that, we have gone through not even 1 day. My God, this takes forever. Well, at least garbage truck's getting in there. Like, we do have 1,600 students in there, which is good. Futsal club's full. Groundskeeping's working. There's no rubbish around, so groundskeeping must be working. Look, I think we're just going to have to be patient with it. You can't rush time, so, you know, this is building, so that's fine. Alright, we'll let that build and get people into it. Now, in the last episode, our amusement park leveled up twice, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at what that unlocked for us and how we can utilize that. So we're already making money, which is always a good thing. We go back to our amusement park. Where are we? Carousel, already got that. Teacups, already got that. Swinging boat. Have we got a swinging boat? Swinging boat. No, we don't. Awesome. That must be one of the newer things that we unlocked. So throw one in there. House of Horrors. Oh, look at the size of that thing. We'll throw one of those there. Some more bumper cars. Again, that's underwater. Throw that there. We have a pendulum ride. Try to be good fun for the more adult people or teenagers, whatever you wish to call them. Alright, so we got that. We have the drop tower ride, which just looks like a big penis. But with that, we've unlocked the final level. So we've got our roller coaster and our Ferris wheel now. So our roller coaster, I think if I remember correctly, I said I was going to put it over here. So let's do that. Our roller coaster fitted off there. And our Ferris wheel, can we put it on here? No. It's saying that all that's underwater. That's interesting. It's annoying actually, more than anything. It doesn't have a connection. Let's just put it there. No, didn't like it. Okay. Put it there then. Alright, cool. So this little pond thing doesn't seem to have worked. And I'm just not willing to keep it, essentially. So we're going to get rid of it. It's going to flood for a bit. Yep. Where you go, water. Go on. See ya. Bye-bye. Woohoo. See ya. I mean, they're walking along it now, so I wonder if I can put stuff along it. Yes, I can. Put a Ferris wheel there as well. Put another roller coaster along here somewhere. Put one there, and then chuck a path into it. So this one you have to go down a certain path. Whoop. There we go. That's looking a bit more theme parky. We'll chuck in one of these things. We'll chuck in one of these things. Yes, I am just putting in stuff randomly now, just to try and condense it a bit more, because like there's this big open space where we were going to have a little pond. But no, that didn't want to work. No. Let's just do something like that, and we will put one of those in there, and a horror house. House of Horrors. Whatever you want to call it. This is a bit bare too, so we might just go back here, grab a path. Look at all the people in our park now. It's thriving. When we could barely get 500 people in, not too long ago. And that's too big to go in there. I think I've got one of these near here already. Yep. And that's not going to be very pleasing. Bumper cars, that. Chuck one of those in. Yeah, chuck that in. And some teacups. Alright, cool. That's looking quite nice now, I reckon. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And if we need to fix it, we'll fix it. But I quite like it. It's getting a heap of people in. It's doing pretty well. Just smooth all of this to try and get rid of some of those bumps. The ones that will remain, we might cover up with trees or something. Yeah, trees. I want some smaller trees. Brush size 1. That's not really going to cover it. Yeah, it's too small. That might. We'll just throw some more trees around so it doesn't look like I'm just covering up my mistakes. Because no, I'm not covering up my mistakes. What are you talking about? No. Alright, how's the park doing now? Like, down this end's pretty dead. But if we have a look at this, we are making, holy crap, 22,000. We've got, like, that's going up in 30 at a time. So it is very popular at the moment. Look at all the people coming to and from it, using this path. Yes, it's exactly what I wanted. Oh, I love it when this stuff works. What is that building doing? Get back in your lot. See, I didn't even do that myself. That was just where it zoned in. It's like, okay. Alright, I'm quite happy with that. With the amount that these guys are using, you know, these roads and everything, the walking, I'm going to upgrade this to be dual lane with bicycle. So it's now got, oh no, it's triple lane. Triple? Dual. Dual with parking. Parking. Again, this one's encroaching. Get back. Jack. Ass. Yeah. That way. Yeah, like that. So now we can upgrade that. Because what I want to try and do is actually encourage cycling around here. So rather than these people walking, they cycle. Cycle part of the way at least. But yeah, look at that. I'm quite pleased with that now. Yes. So that's all going well. This has no power and probably hasn't had power for quite a while because I'm a bad mayor and didn't connect it up properly. There you go, you have power. Stop whinging. City's a bunch of whingers. And you know what? That can be a residential. Go. Same with that. Look, you now have places to live. Stop complaining. Alright. So that should cover us in terms of residential for quite a while. University is going to take a fairly long time. So I might actually call it here for today. And I will let the city run a bit so that the academic year at least progresses. And we see what we get. So until next time, I've been Showdan, and this is Showville with our little university here. It's gonna be quite big once we get through it, but because I've got real-time mod on, it's taking quite a while. But I promise next time we will get to see the next level of Showville University. We will look at putting in another campus, and we'll continue expanding our city because it's grown from just this little bit here in the first episode all the way out to having the forestry and the farming right in the middle of the city, mind you, having the oil out here, and now having a very successful theme park. And all in all, it's growing quite well. We're at almost 80,000 people, so hopefully next episode we can get over 80, maybe 85,000, given the growth that we've got and how quickly they're requesting housing. This should sustain us for a couple of episodes, I hope. Don't hold me to that, but until then, I'm Showdan, this is Showville, and I'll see you next time. See ya.